Hi everybody, welcome back to the House of Floss and Fluff. My name is Carrie. Thank you guys for joining me. Today is Friday, June 21st, so happy first day of summer, everyone. I hope everyone has been doing really good. It's been about 2 weeks since my last update, so I hope you guys have had a really good last couple weeks, filled with lots of stitching or reading or whatever hobby makes you happy. I hope you guys have gotten a lot of time to do that. So things here have been good. Not super busy, but still busy. Getting ready for StitchCon. Work's been kind of busy, you know. It's just summer. Summer's always busy. I don't know where the time goes, but it goes by just really fast. So let's dive into what I've been working on. So I got 3 patterns that I have charted, designed myself. So I was going to show you guys those. 2 of them are fully finished and 1 is finished. I just have to fully finish it. And then I've got some other whips and new starts, and then we've got a little bit of haul, and then we'll talk about the giveaways. So up first is the tree pattern that I had charted. I had originally named it Shady Trees, and I have renamed it Button Trees. So I was waiting for these buttons right here, these apple buttons. So these are really cute little wooden apple buttons. My husband actually found these on Etsy, and he sent me the link and said, oh, wouldn't these be really cool in your trees, you know, on that pattern that you're working on? And I said, oh yeah, those would be. So I went ahead and I ordered them back towards the end of May. And so it took a little while to get here, even though they came from Texas. But from the package that we got, it looks like the package got stuck in machinery, and unfortunately the package is ripped open, but thankfully everything that I ordered was in the package and all the buttons were okay. There was no damage, so I was very lucky. So they just took a little bit, but that's okay. So went ahead and I finished. I put the buttons into both trees. So that is the big tree, and they are all wooden buttons. I got a large pack of you know, multi-size, multicolor wooden buttons from Walmart, and so that was kind of those were the main packs I used, but I'm very happy with it. It's kind of quirky, it's kind of fun, you know, it's just fun, different. I love them. I love how this one turned out. So now I just have to figure out how I'm going to fully finish it. So that'll cut, like I said, I have an idea, so I just have to get all the stuff and then actually do that. So in my last video, I was working on a piece called the Strawberry Patch that I had designed, and I was about halfway done with it when I showed it last time, and here it is fully finished. So the actual piece I think is adorable. It came out super cute. I love it. The actual full finish, I'm not quite so sure. So actually, when my husband came home from work, I showed him, you know, the finished piece, and he's like, oh, it looks like a giant strawberry. And I was like, well, that was actually the look I was going for, so I guess I nailed that. I don't know, I'm not sure what about it. I'm not quite, I don't know. Can't put my finger on it, but I did go ahead and I did make the little strawberries. I sewed the little strawberries together, and then I did go ahead and make the little fabric flowers. And, you know, it's cute, and it'll work for now. So, you know, we'll see. I may change the finish later on, or, you know, more than likely it's probably just going to stay like this because it's fully finished. So, but like I said, so that is the Strawberry Patch. It's very cute. Like I said, very, very cute. And then when I finished that one, I had the idea of the sewing patch came into my mind because I knew that I wanted to turn the patch into a series. And so like I said, the sewing patch just kind of hit me. I don't know why, but so I went ahead and I charted it and I stitched it and I fully finished it. So this is the sewing patch. This is the newest design that I did. And again, I used buttons. I was originally going to stitch buttons into the piece, but I was like, you know what? I've got tons of buttons. Why don't I just use them, right? So I love it. It's got the cute little kitty. And the houses. I love this house with it's got the thread bobbin, and then it has an actual patch on it. Scissors. And then this is my absolute favorite part. I don't know why. I just absolutely love how that little tomato pincushion came out. So I was originally going to put like pins, backstitch pins, and probably either do a French knot or a bead for the pin head. But the fabric that I ended up using, so this is a 28 count tea-dyed linen from Charles Craft, and the actual name of the fabric is tea-dyed. I did not tea-dye it. But when I went to put in the back stitching, it just, to do an actual pin, it just didn't look good. So I just left it off, but I think it turned out really cute. And then I just took a little bit of lace and I just stitched that onto the front, and then I just made it into a little pillow. And so this is actually, I stitched the whole pillow and then I cut an opening to flip it. This is actually a heart right here. You can't tell because I used the exact same fabric. So it kind of blended in really well. And like I said, I just put the little button. But I'm very happy with it. And then I stuffed it with a combination of polyfill and orts that I had in my ort jar, because I figured it's the sewing patch, so having orts in there would be perfect. So I love it. And I stitched this with all DMC. So all three of my designs, so all three are now available in my Etsy shop, which is curiouscarrie.etsy.com. So they are all three available for instant download. So you can go ahead and pick them up and stitch them. So make sure you tag me. If you do buy them and stitch them, I would love for you to tag me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is @craftingpaws, because I would love to see what you guys do with them. So yeah, but I'm super happy. So I am planning on taking a little break on designing. You know, while I'm at StitchCon, I'm not planning on designing right now, but I do have more ideas. I have lots of ideas, so there will be more patterns coming. Hopefully, you know, you never know, but hopefully I'm planning to do more. Okay, so then other whips and new starts that I have worked on. These are in no particular order. So June 14th, last Friday, yeah, was Flag Day. So I went ahead and I pulled out my Lady of the Flag. And so there she is. So I know it may be kind of hard to tell what I did. So I worked on this big patch of red right here on the flag, and then that drapes over her arm. And then I did work a little bit more on her arm, and then I started filling in some more of the dress over here. I really want to work on the dress because of the color conversion that my husband did. So we are converting a Lady of the Flag to a red dress. So with that, we've had to change all of the colors in the flag. We changed the colors of the flowers. It's been a lot of changes, but it's really, really pretty. But I really, really, really want to stitch the flag because I really want to see how the colors come together. But, so yeah, it's looking really nice so far. And then this is being stitched on 32 count dried sage from Color and Cotton. I just love the color. So very happy with that. Okay, so then I did also put in a little bit of time into the Land That I Love, which is this pattern from Country Cottage Needleworks. And this is a stitch along that Priscilla and Chelsea from the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch are doing. It's hashtag PC Land That I Love. And I don't even remember what oh, okay. So I did come down here and start working on the banner, on the bottom banner. And then I started working on the block that's going to say Land That I Love. So not a ton of progress, but I am making strides in getting it finished. So I'm usually the last one. Whenever I do a stitch along, I think I'm usually the last one that actually finishes it. Like I said, I did figure out how I wanted to fully finish that one, so kind of anxious to actually get it done. Okay, so then the other projects I have to show you are new starts. So this one is a very special project. Sorry, I kept everything in bags. I'm so used to keeping everything closed and in the bag because Lucy's here. I didn't even think about it. And she's not here. But anyway, so this is a very special project because I am using the floss that Mo had dyed. So back for Mother's Day, she dyed special floss for mothers that had passed, and I was lucky enough, she did one for my mom, and so this was a pink and a purple. Oh, and I had misspoke in my last video. I had said Mo had an Etsy shop. Mo does not have an Etsy shop. I just had Etsy on my brain. Mo has a website, or you can find her on Facebook. So, okay. So I apologize for that if I confused anybody, but yeah, Mo does not have an Etsy site or an Etsy shop. Okay, so like I said, this was the one that she dyed for my mom, and I was trying to find the perfect pattern, and I found one because I wanted one that was kind of a solid color pattern that would look good with the variegated thread. So I found one from Alessandra Adelaide, and I apologize, I'm probably butchering that name. Found it on Creative Poppy, and it is called Rose and Butterfly. And so what I'll do is I will insert a picture of what the finished piece is going to look like, because I just printed out the pattern. So I'll insert the picture. Okay, and this is where I am. So I have started working on the butterfly, and it is gorgeous. Oh my God, I love it so much. I'm so happy. The thread is beautiful, and the pattern is going to be so pretty in this variegated thread. And then this is a 32 count linen in the color Sage that I got. It's a seraphim fabric. I got this from Marie at Just Add Needles, and I kind of broke the unwritten Flosstube rule. This was a piece of haul that I got before I got to show you guys, but when I saw this fabric, I knew it was going to be perfect for this piece, so I had to. And I love it. Love, love, love it. Oh, I can't wait to have this one done. I was thinking about taking this one with me to StitchCon, but one day I was watching a new show on Amazon Prime, and I kind of got into the show, and oh, did I miscount bad. So I'm kind of thinking that one might have to stay home because it is prone to miscounting. So we'll see. I mean, I still might take it just because it's a cool piece, but you know, we shall see. Okay, so the next new start is from the Stitcher Hood. It's called July 4th, and I'll insert a picture of what the final piece is going to look like. Because again, PDF pattern, I just printed out the pattern. Okay, it's a really cute little pattern. And this is where I am, so not a very huge start. Basically, I wanted to get this one started because I want to take this to StitchCon to work on. I think this is going to be a good one to work on. It's only 2 colors. You know, it's a lot of solid stitching, so I think it'll work well to take to StitchCon with me. And I'm stitching this. This is just a 28 count white Lugana. I had bought a yard of white Lugana like a year ago, I think, with the intention to dye it, but I'm glad that I hadn't gotten that far yet because I needed just plain white, because now I don't have to, you know, I don't have to stitch in any of the white. And the pattern does only call for the 2 colors, for the red and the blue. And I did change because I always do that. So the called for was 3830 for the red, and the which is DMC 3830, I'm sorry, for the red, and DMC 930 for the blue. And so I changed mine to these 2. Hold on. So those are the 2 that I'm using. The red is Victorian Motto New Flag red, and the blue is a Mo sale called Night of Christmas. So I think those are going to work. So I really like the colors. So that's going to be a really cool piece when it is all done. Like I said, I think that'll be a good one to take to StitchCon with me. Okay. And then lastly, this one I started last night. Again, kind of with the intention, I'm planning on taking this one to StitchCon. I've had this pattern for a while, just I don't know why I didn't start it, but this is Angela from the Snowflower Diaries. Isn't that cute? I like the little angel. She's really pretty. And so this is my start on it. So I'm starting on the border, and I'm stitching this on 32 count Lugana in pale green. So, and this is a Rolanda thread, because again, I changed all the colors. This one called for DMC and Nina's threads, and I don't have any Nina's threads. So I just went ahead and changed everything because, you know, why not, right? So I think I'm going to take that one with me. I think that one will be kind of fun to work on, and not overly difficult. So we'll see. I have no idea what I'm planning, honestly. I have changed my mind. I was originally going to take 3 projects and that was it. 2 whips and a new start. And now I've started things with the intention of taking them to stitch. I don't know. Who knows? I may end up with my entire truckload of all my whips. I don't know. But anyway, so that's what I've worked on, and those are the charts that I have designed. So it's been a really good, you know, couple weeks. Really good stitching. So, all right. Haul. So I placed an order to Amazon because I totally blame Priscilla and Chelsea for this. So Priscilla and Chelsea, the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch, they have, you know, the Amazon store, which is a list of their kind of favorite things that they have bought. And I actually went on there because I needed a battery operated light, or light, you know, this is an light for StitchCon. There are going to be plugs available, but we're not, you know, the convention center doesn't want extension cords running, and, you know, I get that. So I figured it would just be easy to get a battery operated light. And so Priscilla had mentioned this one in her video. And so I went ahead and I checked it out, and, you know, I got it. It works really well. This just flips up. I don't want to blind you guys. This just flips up and it turns on. So I think it'll work really well. And then since I was there, I went ahead and I picked up some of the plastic, you know, project bags. A lot of people use these as project bags. And I was watching Amy from Amy Loves Toads. She had used these to organize her fabric. And so she put a little, like a little tag, that's the word I'm looking for, with the count of the fabric, and then she just placed them in here. And so I just desperately need to clean out my fabric drawer upstairs. So I'm going to go ahead and, with the ones that are left, I'm going to go ahead and clean out my fabric drawer and hopefully organize it a little bit, because I want to take some things to StitchCon for the freebie table. So, okay. And last is the rest of my order. Excuse me. The rest of my order from Marie at Just Add Needles. So like I said, so actually it was my husband who picked out some fabrics that she had available from Seraphim, and that sage was one of the fabrics that we had picked out. And so this is another one. It's a very pretty kind of purplish, I think it's got a little bit of brown in there. And this is a test, and these are all 32 count, so everything I'm going to show you is 32 count. But this is a test die, so, and this is, oh, this was another test. This is a really pretty green and purple, and it's actually showing up pretty true to color. I don't know what I'm going to use this one for. Maybe a mermaid? I don't know. We'll see. But I really thought that was really, really pretty. And I believe my husband picked out this one. This is Kilt. And it's like a really pretty forest green color. Isn't that gorgeous? Very, very pretty. And then this one is, this is a 28 count. Sorry, they weren't all 32. This is a 28 count, and this is wet sand. And so this will work really well for a lot of the kind of patriotic pieces and stuff. I always like having good neutral colors around. Okay, so that was everything. That was that's all the haul. I've been trying to be really good this month and not get much. So I actually only have one order coming in, and that's another order from Marie at Just Add Needles for another piece of Seraphim fabric. So, okay, so let's move on to the giveaway. So thank you to everyone that entered the giveaway from last time. Thank you. Well, I should have said this at the very beginning, but thank you to everybody that has subscribed to my channel and follows my videos and likes my videos and comments. I appreciate it, you guys, so, so much. So, okay. So up first, we will pick for this one. This was the birthday cake one. This is The World of Cross Stitching, issue number 186. And the winner of this one is Lisa Maskery, Maskery. So congratulations, Lisa. Okay, and then this one was the fairy. This is Cross Stitch Crazy. This is issue number 176. And the winner of this one is Sandy Porter. So congratulations, Sandy. Okay, so what I will do is I will go back and I will comment on your comments that you left me in my last video. And I will provide you with my email address. So if you can just go ahead and send me a quick email and with your address, and I will go ahead and I will get them into the mail for you. So thank you so much, and I appreciate you guys, that you guys entered, and congratulations to the winners. Okay, so I'm not going to do a giveaway in this video just because I have no idea. With StitchCon coming up, I'm not really sure how I'm going to be, what my next video is going to be like. I may just kind of do like a StitchCon wrap-up video and then get back into like normal videos. And I mean, there's so many people that are going to be there. There's like, I think 400 people coming. So I'm going down with Jen. So aside from Jen and I, there's 398 other people. And I think there's over 90 floss tubers. So who knows how many videos and whatnot I'll show up in, you never know. So, after StitchCon, and once I kind of do the StitchCon wrap-up video, I'll get back to normal videos, and then we'll get back to doing the giveaways. Okay? So, I think that's it. Oh, not bad. 20 minutes. Okay. So I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. I hope you guys have a great wrap-up to June. And if you're going to StitchCon, I am looking so forward to meeting you. Make sure you come up and say hi. So, yeah, so I hope you guys just have a really, really great end of the month, and I will see you guys again later. Bye, everybody.